trip been for you to be able to share this with your teammates, your coaches, the camaraderie you're building?
I really think that it's something that we're going to be able to build off of throughout the season. Just an opportunity for us to come together. It's a little bit different change of pace, where we're in a city for 3, 4, 5 days, dinners, going to the club, shopping, winning basketball games. I think that it's big for us as players. Got a chance to learn a lot about Berlin and the history, see where Franz and Mo grew up. Obviously, Tristan's home country, so I think it's just a lot of positive momentum, heading in the right direction with our team.
Desmond, how difficult was it for you in the summer you had made a home for yourself in ministry, you established yourself, you had built up a core yourself, Jaron and Ja, to go on and experience something new, a new adventure, to pitch yourself into a new club, something unfamiliar, and was it the sort of, did you have to think long and hard about it?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough, I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of, love for Memphis and really appreciated my time there, and it sucked that it came to an end, but once I settled in Orlando, it's been smooth sailing ever since.
What was it like going up against your former teammates?
Oh, it was great. I mean, very competitive, played super hard, but first and foremost, just great to see them. Spend a little time with them, dinners and stuff like that. Super happy that I got a chance to play against them.
Playing games, in Berlin, now in London. Just want to get your thoughts generally, kind of like on the growing international aspect of both the NBA, but just on the growth of basketball in general around the world. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think that it's very important, and as you can see, there's talent everywhere. And Franz was talking about it in Berlin, like this, the only time these kids are going to be able to see NBA players up close. So just don't, you got to understand how big of an opportunity this is, not only for us, but the NBA in general. And, I think that over time, hopefully the NBA Europe stuff comes to fruition and, we're over here a lot more.
About the NBA Europe stuff, they probably want to create a few teams in the UK, maybe affiliated with soccer clubs. What do you think of the idea? I don't know if you follow soccer, like English soccer.
Yeah, they was talking about going to a Chelsea game today, actually. So we'll see if we do that. But I mean, I think that obviously they built up a great culture behind soccer, and I think they can do something very similar with hoops.
You're a Chelsea fan, or is it because they're playing today?
Yeah, just they're playing. I so happen to be here, for sure.
DB, can you tell me about what it was like to be part of that whole Berlin experience, especially with Franz and Mo and Tristan coming to their hometown?
Yeah,
this being a historical event.
It was dope. I got a chance to go to dinner with Franz and Mo's parents and girlfriend, family, all that stuff. So it was huge, man. It was a great experience.
Did you try the dinner?
Did I try what?
Dinner.
Of course. I was eating the meat off the grill. Fire.
All right, Orlando Magic question. Slow start to the season. Obviously, a lot of changes, moving parts, but you guys have started to click a little bit, and this is obviously going to help. Tell me about your outlook for the rest of the season towards the playoffs.
Yeah, I think that we're in a good spot, and we can continue to build. Just keep continuing to grow, and sky's the limit for this group.
When you first got to Orlando, could you tell that Anthony Black would get to this level this quickly?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it. His work ethic, confidence. I didn't doubt it at all. He's here for sure. Got it. Cool.
And one more thing, just like you played in Memphis, you played with an explosive point guard with Ja, and now you've got like different kind of Anthony Black with his explosive himself. How, as someone who can handle the ball yourself and score, how do you feed off the different kinds of point guards you play with?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think that was a little bit of the adjustment, just playing with different personnel and different, role and stuff like that. But I think that it's a great fit, AB so good in transition and getting downhill, making plays. It really opens things up for everybody else around him.
Expect to see him in a dunk contest maybe in a few
AB?
Yeah.
If he wants to, yeah, the spot's there for him for sure. For sure.